So we're going to get started today by getting centered. Go ahead and slide to the back of your chair, take a load off, close the eyes, and begin to settle in. Feeling your shoulders drop away from your ears. Feeling your feet on the floor, your seat in the chair. Noticing sensations in and on your body. Just beginning to take stock. What is going on right now? Scanning for sensations that might be comfortable, that might be uncomfortable, that might feel neutral. Scanning for movement, for stillness. Noticing your breath moving in your body, expanding and contracting. Is that a big movement or a small one? Where in the body do you feel the movement? And how are you feeling energetically today? Are you tired, exhausted here at the end of the week? Are you restless or excited, hyper? Do you feel calm and grounded? Maybe an interesting blend of these. And in all of this awareness, how is your mind? How is the mind? What emotions, thoughts, and feelings are present? What movement or non-movement do you notice? And just noting here in this awareness that this is where you are, the only place that you can begin. And it's from this place that we will begin. So when you're ready, go ahead and take a deeper, fuller breath. Allow the eyes to open, bringing yourself back to the space around us. Welcome back. And go ahead and slide forward to the edge of your seat. Have your feet and knees about hip width apart, heels stacking underneath the knees, nice stable stance, and sit up tall. All right, posture check for you there. With your arms down by your sides, inhale, sweep the arms out and overhead, reaching up. And then exhale, release the arms down. Good, let's do that again. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, release the arms down. Let's do a few more of these, starting to wake up the sides of the body, the shoulders, the arms. Exhale, release. Inhale. And down. One more time. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, release. Down. Please interlace your fingers in front of you. Turn the palms away from you and straighten your arms, taking the arms up and overhead. And then give yourself a big press up through the palms like you just woke up. Big stretch up. Keeping the arms overhead, relax the shoulders for a moment. Inhale, push up again or press up. Exhale, release. One more time, press up, inhale, big push. Good, and release the arms. Roll the shoulders back a few times. Forward a few times. Good, then interlace your fingers in front of you again. Press the palms away from you and take the arms up again. Reaching through the palms, think about grounding your left hip bone to the chair and then lean your rib cage to the right. Length on the left side, staying for a few breaths. And then coming back up, leave the arms overhead, press up again. Think about grounding your right hip bone and lean the rib cage to the left. Breathe. Good. Inhale, come up. And then release the arms on down. Again, roll the shoulders back a few times. And forward a few times. All right. So now that we got the shoulders going and some extension in the body, we will do our spinal flexes. So I'll turn sideways. You keep facing forward. And with the hands on the thighs today, inhale, roll the shoulders down the back, look up, inhale. Exhale, round the upper back, look down at your lap. Inhale, opening up again. Exhale, rounding the back. And just keep moving between these two postures on your breath. Waking up that upper spine, breaking up any stuck tension, any tight tissues here. And then we'll go for just a few more rounds, a few more breaths. And then open the chest, inhale, looking up and stay. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Open the throat, the head is gently tilting backwards. Good, then go ahead and round the upper back, looking down at your lap. Feel the shoulder blades separate here. Deep breaths into the upper back. Good, and then go ahead and come up to neutral and drop the shoulders down. Feel sensation. Good. All right. I'm going to come closer to you, but you can stay in your chair. This is for my knees. All right. So we're going to do a front of the neck stretch. Some of you may have done this with me before. It's just easier to demonstrate if I'm not way back there. So you're going to interlace your fingers. And you're going to press the palms on top of the upper chest and press the flesh downwards and squeeze your arms into your sides. Good. Now lift your chin and turn it diagonally away from one of your thumbs. Relax the jaw here. And breathe into your chest, the space beneath the palms. Good, and then go ahead and roll the chin forward. Reinterlace, repress on the top of the chest, squeeze the elbows in, lifting the chin and turn in the opposite direction and diagonal away from the other thumb. Relax your jaw and breathe into your chest, the space beneath the palms. Good, go ahead and roll the chin forward. All right. I'm going to stay here to demonstrate the next exercise. We're going to do some neck pulls. So I'll have you take your right arm up and overhead, hold on to the other side of your head. And it's going to be tempting to want to yank the head down toward the ear, the shoulder, ear to shoulder. Do the least, maybe 5 pounds of pressure. just enough to start to feel the stretch on the left side of the neck. It's very easy to overstrain the neck here, but there's a lot of relief if you can do this gently. Good, and then come back up. Now it feels like the head's gonna fall off, so we better do the other side. Go ahead and take your left arm up and over. Gonna make an adjustment here. Holding onto the side of the head, go ahead and pull the left ear toward the left shoulder, just gently. Feel that stretch on the right side of the neck. Good, then carefully release, coming back. All right, I'm gonna go back to my chair now. So for the next exercise, I've been teaching this next one a lot lately, and I think it's because I personally like it, but I've added something to it for you. This is kind of a flow that we'll be doing, and I'm gonna give you two options. One is classically more engaging or harder than the other, but do whatever works well for you today, okay? Turning sideways just so I'll demonstrate for you. So this is in a couple of parts. We're gonna start by lifting the arms up. With the exhale, we're going to lean back, presenting the hands forward like you're holding a tray. The core is engaged here, lower back is engaged, and the heart is lifting. And then we'll lift the arms up, and then we're going to fold down over the thighs. Then you're going to extend the arms forward, strong back lifting up, and then you're going to lean back again. Okay, and we'll keep doing that. Now, the other version, if you don't want to do that one, is you'll still start with the arms overhead and you'll lean back just the same. But when we fold forward, this is where it can be kind of straining for the back. Instead of arms forward folding, you're going to sweep the arms down and fold. Okay, that's just a little less pressure on the lower back. Then when you come up, you'll sweep the arms out to the side and then you'll lean back with the rest of us. All right, so either arms forward and fold or arms out to the side and down and fold. Cool, cool. We're gonna go in and out of it several times. So go ahead and bring your arms up, take a deep breath in, reach up. With your exhale, lean back, present. Good, inhale, lift up. And then with a strong back exhale, fold forward. Good, coming back up, nice strong flat back inhale. And then exhale, lean back again. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, fold. Good, coming back up, inhale. Lean back, lift, and fold. And up, and lean back, keep the chest lifting. Lift up, inhale. Exhale, fold. Let's do two more, okay? Coming up. Lean back. Lift up, and fold one more time. Inhale. Exhale, lean back, and hold the pose. Some of you knew that was coming. Feel the chest lift. Holding on to that invisible tray in front of you. Try to keep your feet flat on the floor as well here. 3, 2, and 1. Lift up, inhale. Exhale, fold over the legs and stay in the forward fold for a few breaths. Feeling that stretch in your lower back. Good. All right, when you're ready, go ahead and roll yourself up to a seat and feel sensation, grounding the mind in the body. As we were doing that, I figured out why we keep doing it constantly in the last few weeks. It's because I like it. It's because I've been teaching this particular chair yoga class for about 2.5 years now. And when I come up with a new exercise, I get very excited about it. So I teach it a lot. So hope you like it. It's really great to stabilize the core, which we always need, especially if we're sitting a lot. All right, so let's do a twist. You're still sitting on the edge of your chair, feet and knees where they're at. You're going to take your right hand to the outside of your left thigh. Now, if that's too far for you, you can always bring the right hand to the inside of the right thigh. But either way, put the right hand where it's going to go. Left hand can come down onto the chair next to you, or if you have the rotation in your spine, you might hold on to the chair back behind you. Once you have these connections, inhale, sit up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. And with your exhale, roll the left shoulder back and look behind you. Twist, twist, twist. Staying in the pose, sit up a bit taller. Inhale. And exhale, roll the shoulder back, twist, 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 twist. A few more breaths. Good. And with an inhale, carefully unwind. And then we'll balance that out by doing the other side. Left hand coming across the outside of the right thigh or inside of the left thigh. Right hand coming down to the chair next to you or the chair back behind you. Once you have these connections, again, sit up tall, inhale. Exhale, roll the right shoulder back, looking behind you. Staying in the pose, sit up a bit taller, inhale. Exhale, roll the right shoulder back a bit further. Or at least have that be the intention. We're staying for a few more deep breaths. Good. Inhale, unwind. Beautiful. And we're going to come back to the first side. But before we do that, I want you to see what I'm talking about before I tell you what to do. Okay. So this is going to be kind of like neck rolls while we're in a twist. So just watch me do it, and then I'll come into it with you again. I'm just going to come back into the first side. And once I'm here, I'm going to drop my left ear to my left shoulder, so the direction behind me. And then I'm going to roll the chin forward down to the chest, over to the right, and look as far to the right as I can as the left shoulder anchors back. And then I'm going to roll forward again, ear to shoulder. So we're just going to keep doing this back and forth about 5 or 6 times. At the very end, we're going to hold the look to the far side. I'll lead you through that, and then we're going to come out. All right. So just wanted you to see that we're doing neck rolls while we're twisting. We're getting a lot done here, a little multitasking. So go ahead and take the right hand to the outside of the left thigh, left hand onto the chair next to you or chair back behind you. Deep breath in. Exhale, twist. Good. Now from here, we'll start with the neck roll. So the important thing here to remember is to keep the left shoulder anchoring back as far as it'll go today. And then drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Roll the chin down to the chest, right ear to right shoulder, then looking a little bit further. And then rolling back, left ear to left shoulder. Just keep going. Neck rolls and a twist. Breathe. Again, keep the left shoulder anchoring back. We'll do about 2 more times. And as you look to the far right this time, stay looking in that direction. Breathe. And now before we come out, look behind you. So all the way to the left. And then unwind the entire body together. Good. Notice what's happening. And the good news is we get to see what that feels like on the other side. So when you're ready, take the left hand across the outside of the right thigh. Right hand makes its connection to the chair. Deep breath in. And then roll the right shoulder back, look behind you. And now that we're established in the pose, we'll begin those rolls. So right ear to right shoulder to start. Roll the chin down, left ear to left shoulder and across. And then rolling back, right ear to right shoulder, keeping that right shoulder anchored back, forward and across. And back, keep going. And breathe. A couple more times. And then look as far to the left as you can. Anchor the right shoulder back and breathe. And then staying in the pose, turn your head to look behind you. And then with the whole body, inhale, unwind. Good, feeling sensation. Good, so from here, go ahead and flex the spine. So open the chest, look up. And then exhale, fold down over the thighs, release the head here, chin to throat, and your head is hanging. Your hands can stay on the thighs or they can hang to the floor. Whatever works for you today. And with your next inhale, carefully roll yourself up to a seat. Allowing your eyes to close for just a moment here. Let your jaw stretch wide open. Inhale. And release. And just do that 2 more times. Stretch the jaw wide open. And release. 1 more time when you're ready, stretch it open. And release. Good job today. All right, we're going to spend the last few minutes we have together in meditation. So go ahead and slide to the back of your chair and make yourself a bit more comfortable. Letting your eyes close. And starting as we normally do, just feeling into sensation. We've been moving, strengthening, and stretching the body for the last 20 minutes or so. What's the effect of that? Maybe there's some relief, maybe there's some awareness of tension. And then bring your awareness, please, to your breath. Aware of the inhale and aware of the exhale. And aware of the breath, I'll ask you to begin to even the breath out, inhaling for a certain number of counts and exhaling for an equal number of counts. And today, let's use the count of 3. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, and continuing on your own. Inhaling for the count of 3. Exhaling for the count of 3. In a moment, I'll invite you to hold the breath at certain points and only do so if it doesn't make you anxious. If you start to feel panicky or out of breath, just return to this practice here. Okay? But if you can, with your next inhale, inhale for the count of 3. Hold the breath in for the count of 3. Exhale for the count of 3. And hold the breath out for the count of 3. Inhale for the count of 3. Holding the breath in for the count of 3. Exhaling for the count of 3. And holding the breath out for the count of 3. Please continue. Inhale for the count of 3. Hold for the count of 3. Exhale for the count of 3. Hold for the count of 3. Just a couple more rounds. And as you finish this next hold after exhale, you can release the technique. No more counting, no more holding. And as you release the technique, just notice any calm in your system, any feelings of steadiness, and feel identified with those states. Good. So when you're ready, go ahead and take a deeper, fuller breath. Bring your palms together in front of you, rubbing the palms together, creating heat between them, taking the heated palms over your eyes, brushing over the top of your head and down your neck, slowly bringing yourself back to the space around you.